Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals, they take us higher. The night's young, it has just begun as she puts her hand in mine. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light.
Hello there and welcome back, or welcome if you're new. My name is Daphne. Thank you so much for joining me today. We are going to be in my backyard for this video. There's so much cleanup and just little projects that we need to get done now that we're in the fall season, and we're going to tackle them all today. So thank you so much for joining me. I'm just giving you an overview of how the backyard is looking right now, and then we're going to get into doing all of those projects that we have been putting off, being that we were working so much in the front and my side yard this season. So I hope that you guys enjoy this video, and I appreciate the time that you're going to spend watching it today.
We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light. Pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shout from the top. We're gonna be. We're gonna be. Two hearts running wild.
So this is how the backyard is looking. I just wanted to take a full, full shot of everywhere around the property and how the patio looks. I also wanted to give you guys a close-up look. I just recently replaced my roof. We needed to just replace it. Unfortunately, the roof that we put on about 10 years ago wasn't put on properly. So this roof was put on. It's amazing. We really like the company that we used, and we're happy with the way, that the roof itself has come out. So we're going to be moving on. While I was out here before I got started, there was the largest spider web that I've ever seen before. So I just wanted to show you guys how large it was. I didn't see a spider at all anywhere around it, but boy, the web was huge.
We're gonna be. Two hearts running wild.
So I had to leave this in. About a month or so ago, I put these tarps and furniture covers over here on this chair, and today I decided that I was going to clear off this whole like area, and I am so afraid that there's something underneath it, so that's why I'm gingerly going in, poking it to make sure that there's nothing hiding underneath it. And now that I'm like editing the video, it just is hilarious to me. There was nothing over here at all. I've never seen any type of critters or anything like in my yard hiding underneath things. But still, every single time I go to like move something that has been there for a while, I'm always so cautious about it. I have to say, with all of the mini projects that we've done, you know, throughout the spring, summer, and early fall season, a lot of the, you know, items that I was using to do those projects have been stored here on the patio and around the immediate area. So I'm taking this day to just be able to clean and get rid of and store away like all of those items so that we can enjoy, you know, the backyard for the fall. The fall season in my area has been amazing. The weather this past week has been in the 80s, and I really want to just clear this space off so that we can definitely start enjoying it. So I mentioned in a past video that we had got our insulation blown into the walls, and for the most part it was done on the outside of the home. So in this area, a lot of this vegetation had gotten trampled by the workers. So what I'm doing is I'm cutting back this balloon plant almost all the way to the ground so that it can flush out next year. But we just wanted to get off all of that spent vegetation. And also I wanted to prune up these juniper plants that we had here in these planters. They have been in these planters for about 2 or 3 years, and this past winter it really got nipped with a lot of frost, and I wasn't watering them as much as I should. So I'm just going to be cutting off all of the like brown dead growth on it, and then we're going to see where we're going to put it in the landscape. I think I'm going to plant them in the back bed, but we're definitely going to prune them very hard to just get rid of all of the dead vegetation on it. And I'm just using my lobbers to just be able to cut this out. We're going to water them, and then we're going to decide where we're going to plant them up in the landscape. So now that we have all of these like tarps and furniture cover laid out here, I just want to power wash everything, and then I'm going to let it dry, and then I'm going to store it away inside of the shed. And the shed we actually worked on about 1 or 2 months ago, where we just we took everything out of it. We put down a paver stone base so that we can keep it nice and dry inside of the shed. And I had wanted to do this project back then, but unfortunately I was doing so much, you know, in the front that I didn't have time to be able to tackle it. So I'm definitely going to be doing it today. This is the barbecue cover. So I just want to clean this. It's fairly new. Again, because I had it, you know, laying, you know, in a pile, it gets like really like grimy. So I just wanted to make sure that I cleaned it off. We're using our pressure cleaner. This is a Greenworks. I always have it linked inside of my Amazon storefront. And majority of the items that I have like in my outdoor, I try to link there, and it's always in the description in case you're interested. Now, while I had the pressure washer out, I just wanted to clean up all of these chairs that we have. So I'm just going to be putting, you know, a bunch of the chairs. I think I wound up putting 6 chairs around the set itself. This is underneath the large 50 or 60 feet tall pine trees. And before I had the Adirondack rockers over here, but since we moved the rockers and put them on the side patio, I decided that I would move the table and put it here. This is just like temporary. I just wanted to be able to get it from being stacked up in the back and just, you know, set it up here in this space because we have the extra table. Why not just set it up? So that's what I'm going to be doing here. So, good morning, everyone, or good afternoon, or good evening, whenever you're watching this. I am filming this early morning before I get started for work. I decided to come out and just show you guys what is going on out here. We have humongous pine trees, which I just showed you how they're looking. They have dropped a ton of pine straw here in the backyard, and honestly, I have just been letting it accumulate. And also the huge trees that we have here as well. We don't have the mulberry tree because we lost that last winter. We do have this other tree here, which I'm not sure what type of tree this one is. It usually loses its leaves fairly early in the season. So this one is almost all dropped its leaves. So I think this would be a good time to start cleaning up everything. So today I am going to be using my electric blower. We have so much debris down that we definitely need to pull to use our more powerful blower to just be able to accumulate everything. Now, I don't think I'm going to bag everything up, but I am going to blow it all in the far corner of the yard so that we can just clean up everything and get everything, looking better for the season. So that's what we're going to be doing this morning. For my property to be so small, it is unbelievable how much debris falls from these trees. I love the trees for the shade, but I don't know if it's worth it. Like, I think that over the course of the next years, I might slowly start taking these trees out, especially because they just make a complete mess of my area. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you guys would suggest. Should I keep the trees or should I slowly start phasing them out? So eventually I will get a battery operated lawnmower, but for now my electric one is doing just fine, and I actually love mowing the lawn. So I just want to thank you guys so much for joining me today. I'm so happy that I was able to do so many projects in the backyard that I definitely needed to tackle, and we're just going to continue on, and hopefully I will get to doing one or two last patio makeovers. So please stay tuned. If you're not already subscribed, make sure that you subscribe and join me back here next Sunday for another video. Until then, have a blessed day.